Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. It's awesome to have you all here. It's good to be back. We're back from holiday to bonny Scotland, where it did indeed rain pretty much all the time. It was lovely.
You're gonna have to move this leg.
Which one?
Well, you can see this one.
Is that any better?
He was being really good and he was all in camera, and then as soon as he went live he went, no.
No. So this evening I'm going to be building or repairing some old orcs ready for repainting for Gorkamorka. This is what I'm doing. So this is one of my trucks. I've got another one here in the box, a little buggy that I've built previously. And I'm going to be working on giving it some extra carrying capacity in a little bit of a roughshod manner. Try and get it ready for some Gorkamorka action. Need some extra space for the boys. So that is what I'm doing, and Mr MLG has very kindly offered to paint up some little terrain markers for me.
Not really how it worked though, is it? If we're gonna be all honest, you've got to put a hat on. If we're gonna be honest, hat Gizmo, you won't wear one, Pete.
I'm not going to be able to move to get a hat because Gizmo will move.
I don't think he'll wear a hat. I don't even think I've got one that'll fit on his head. Right, Gizzy, are you ready? What's that, Mum? What's that? What's that? Is that a hat? I'm gonna have put a hat on.
You must be joking.
You gonna show Pete your hat? No, I don't want a hat, Pete. It says I don't want a hat.
You must be joking if you think I'm wearing that. So let's say hello to everybody. Who have we got? We've got Pete, we've got Kuroniko, we've got Tony, we've got John the Templar, of course. Thank you, John, for subscribing again. Very, very kind of you. Captain Gizmo for Pirate Day. That's right. It's talk like a pirate day. I have failed miserably at talking like a pirate today. So far. I'll have to make up for it now.
Was that your pirate?
Yeah, it was. That was a. No, I've super glued my fingers to my truck. So I've got a mix of models here. So this guy is he's an old metal Gorkamorka Ork with a different head, and this arm is from a Savage Ork metal kit from back in the day. This is one of the models that gets recycled every time I play Gorkamorka. But I've decided that I'm going to rebase my guys on some 25mm bases. Last time we played, I based everything on 35mm bases, and they don't all fit in the truck. So this time I'm going to endeavour to make sure that all my boys fit in the vehicle, because I have imposed a rule. Oh, cool.
OMG.
Thank you very much.
MLGs are back in town. We have missed them so much it was like a little piece of my heart had wandered away. We lovey wubby the MLGs so much. They are the bestest, westest, absolutely ding dong tastic best shop in the world ever. Oh, and P.S. Mrs. ML.
I don't know if I want to know what the end of that sentence was.
Mrs MLG rocks. Yeah, okay.
You silly sausage. Thank you for resubscribing, Wickedy, and all of those words that came along with it. Thank you as well, John. I don't think I've said thank you.
I've lost
it. I may have underplayed my message, says John. Yay, Bernie! Yeah,
I
so
can't remember
you
what I
said
was
that
saying.
I had volunteered to paint these, but that was a lie, wasn't it?
No.
Because you said, what are you painting tonight? And I said, I haven't got anything. And I said, do you want me to paint anything? And you went, these, about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Have you not primed them?
Yeah, they were primed with.
The paint's not sticking.
Is it not? They were primed quite a while ago with some spray primer.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure they're not just black plastic?
Yep, I'm sure they're not just black plastic.
Paint's not sticking.
I don't know the answer to that one then, my dear. You might have to go over them with some Reaper primer. They have been in the box in the shed for a while. No,
So, do you want to tell everybody about your birthday? Oh, maybe we should have the birthday song for you. Because it's your birthday and stuff.
Do I get the birthday?
You could get the birthday song if I can remember what I've done with it. There's so many things now that I can't.
It's a mighty Lancer birthday.
Here we go. Are we ready, everybody? Earphone warning. Earphone warning. I don't actually know if it is louder than us or not.
There is a mighty Lancer birthday, a mighty Lancer birthday. Someone has a birthday in mighty Lancer land. Happy birthday.
I like the way it says happy birthday from all at MLG. You're wishing yourself a happy birthday to yourself then.
Yeah, it's me. It's my birthday, or it was yesterday. Well, not even yesterday. The day before.
All the days bleed into one.
Yeah, it was my birthday on Sunday, but we because we spent most of the day travelling, so we officially had cake and stuff yesterday.
Yes. Because why were we travelling? Where have we been?
We've been to Edinburgh for the weekend. It was very nice.
Oh wow, that was an exciting conversation that we've just had there.
It was good, wasn't it? We saw some animals at the zoo.
There is video of the
Zoo-be-doo.
animals.
We went to the Kelpies. If anybody knows what the Kelpies are.
There's a wild Pokemon in chat. A very, very tiny Riolu. Why is it so small?
No idea. No idea. Yeah, we went to the Kelpies. That was cool.
Do you know the myth behind the Kelpies?
No.
Okay, I thought you did.
Something to do with water spirits or something, isn't it? Something to do with water
Did I
spirits.
see Wicked D in the zoo, says Pete. No, surprisingly not. She wasn't there. I was talking to her while we were in Edinburgh, though. Does that count? What was your favourite animal, then, that you saw?
Oh, panda, definitely.
Even though it was just a bum.
Yeah, even though it was just a bum and it was asleep. But it moved. So we know it's not just a bloke in a suit.
Oh, a bloke in a suit can move, you know.
Yeah, nice. I'm pretty sure it's not a bloke in a suit. Unless that guy that was hovering around outside the panda enclosure was a plant by the zoo. I'm pretty sure that he would have seen the bloke in the suit moving.
Right, okay, none of that makes sense to
Oh, okay.
anybody else. Would you like to elaborate, please?
There was a fella who was a guest at the zoo, but goes to the zoo all the time because he loves pandas, and was telling everybody about the pandas every time anybody went near the enclosure. And I'm pretty sure that he would have seen the bloke in the suit moving if it was a bloke in a suit. But we keep saying that it's a bloke in a suit because Mrs MLG has seen something online about a zoo where they didn't actually have bears, they just had people dressed up as bears in bear costumes.
But don't you think that some bears in general look like blokes in suits anyway?
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
Bears are a strange thing, I think. I don't know what any of these things that you've given me, I don't know what any of them are.
Well, one's a toolbox, you can see the tools, that's like a little computer console-y thing. The one with the lid-on's an ammo crate. Those little barrels are like little fuel cylinders.
Just warning you of the rubbish painting that's going to happen.
Yeah,
Especially seeing as how I'm having to paint them black. This is such an exciting stream. Me painting the black things black.
well, I am sorry that the previous undercoat is too glossy. Right, where's me gunner guy? This guy needs a new head.
They are water spirits that pretend to look like horses. They run into the water and drown you if you climb on their backs. So that's nice. Nice friendly creature then. Like most myths.
Yeah.
There was a zoo somewhere where they put a man on a dog and said it was a mane on a dog and said it was a lion. Yes, that's probably the same kind of story that I saw with the man in the suit. I saw something where somebody had, not a zoo, like a person had painted their large sandy coloured dog with black stripes and it looked like a tiger. And it had been reported in their town, I think it was in America, reported in their town that there was a tiger loose and it was just this person being silly, putting stripes on their dog. It did look like a tiger though, from far away you could
10 out of 10 for innovation.
10 out of 10. If all these things aren't important, then it's not going to get a lot of love.
They're vastly important.
Well, they're not getting a lot of love.
They're really important in the game for making sure that
So why
people
did you
have.
paint them before then? Because you just wanted to paint the fun things.
No, because I've never really finished painting any of my stuff. But now I've kind of told myself that I'm only going to play with painted models. So I need to
Your finger out.
get my finger out.
So, how is everybody getting on with their great MLG brush off for September, which is dungeon? You don't have to do an entire dungeon if you don't want to. I mean, you can, obviously. It could just be like a skellybob or something, or an adventurer in the dungeon, you know, kind of thing. Or the inn that you go to before the dungeon to get the quest. Whatever you want. How is everybody getting on? Are you doing anything this time?
For dungeon?
Yes, you.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've got my hobgoblins are going to be my dungeon contribution.
Oh, and how are they getting on?
They're almost done.
How is your Reaper Challenge League large group, which is due the end of this month? How is your geek getting on?
Oh, he's nearly finished.
Everything's always nearly finished, isn't it?
Yeah, he's nearly finished. He just needs a couple of highlights and he's done.
Tony says that Tony's entries could be low terribly. I don't believe that for a second. Oh, Giz, nobody wants to see your bottom. Oh, look at the sulky puppy. I've picked my mini, so that's a start, says Konika. It's definitely a start, Konika. That's better than nothing at all. So,
Sorry.
what are you doing? I don't think I was listening.
So I'm getting my minis ready for Gorkamorka.
And what's Gorkamorka?
Gorkamorka is another old game from Games Workshop that is lots and lots of fun, that involves driving trucks and bikes and other vehicles around the desert.
Not Miss Daisy then.
No. And crashing them into stuff and shooting each other and what have you.
Oh, wasn't there a television programme like that? Carnage.
Yeah, not quite the same, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, it's not going to be exactly the same, is it? Because, you know, this was real with proper people.
Yeah. But yes, they've got to... oh yeah, because they were crashing into each other, weren't they, on a track and stuff. Yeah. So it's... yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a game that's been around for... oh, hello everybody.
Hey, Reaper peeps!
Hi.
Mr MLG is just telling us what he is painting and why.
Yes, Gorkamorka from Games Workshop back in the 90s. So when Mordheim was so not Mordheim, got Mordheim on the brain. When Necromunda was so successful, and they wanted to recreate the popularity of a brand new game.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you. They created Gorkamorka, which is orcs in vehicles driving around the desert, and yeah, it's lots and lots of fun. So there was an expansion called Dig a Knob. So a little bit of history for anybody that doesn't know. The idea is that the orcs are a warlike race. These are orcs. Let me show you an orc. There we go. Here's an orc, badly painted orc.
Why is it a badly painted?
Because I painted it about 15 years ago. He's a bit shonky. So orcs are a warlike race, and they were jetting through the universe in their spaceship on their way to get involved in a big fight. And their spaceship crashed onto a planet which is called Angelus. And then yeah, not really important, but that's the name of the planet. And then so the spaceship crashed, and then the orcs emerged from their spaceship and out into the desert. And then because the spaceship is destroyed, they start cannibalizing the wreckage and making vehicles and stuff to go out and find various bits and pieces that they can use to rebuild the spaceship, so they can get back on with the important job of getting to the big battle that they were going to. So that's what they do. And then the orcs that go out in little bands to try and collect all the scrap and other stuff that they can from the desert, from the crashed spaceship, end up fighting each other to see who gets the best loot, because the richest orcs will get the first dibs on spaces on the spaceship and what have you. So that's important. Orcs measure their wealth in teeth, because orcs regrow their teeth, so they use teeth as currency. And yeah, so Gorkamorka is a game about orcs collecting scrap in the desert and fighting each other. And it's just a bit of silly fun. It's
sounds like a typical day in Scotland. Who's been watching two screens again by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. Good bit of fun. It's nice little progression mechanic for your war band, so you can take your trucks to the mechs and your weapons and what have you. You can give them more dakka and beef up your engines to give your vehicle more speed and all sorts of stuff like that. Because orcs are very primitive in their technology, they do all sorts of things like replace missing limbs with bionic parts. And so this guy here, also a bit of a mishmash of paint jobs. This is a slaver, so he's got like a what they call a grabber stick. Now it's his job to keep slaves and Gretchen, so these are Gretchen, keep these guys in line to collect various scrap and work in the mines. So orcs typically have mines to generate more scrap, so it's his job to keep those in line. And then your boy's job is to do the fighting and stuff. What else have I not mentioned? I don't know. That's about it, really. It's just a very simple little game that is a lot of fun to play. And it's a little bit childish with some of the terminology that you need to use throughout the game.
What like?
Like my knob is going to penetrate your truck with his huge chopper, for example.
And then you all giggle.
And then we all giggle. So yeah, it's just a silly game for a bit of fun, but we tend to play it like once a year. We roll it out, and it's coming up. We're going to start playing in October, because it's October.
Is that just because October sounds slightly like orc?
Absolutely, yeah, that is entirely why.
So is it an easy game to pick up then?
It is dead easy. It's
So how do you play it if it's so old? Where do you get the rules and stuff?
So you can, because it's out of print, you can download the rules from the internet. There's a couple of places that people typically download the rules from. One is called Yak Tribe, and I believe another one called Daka, where you can download the rules and the bits and pieces that you need, or you can pick up a second-hand copy of the rules quite reasonably from various online auction websites.
And then what kind of minis do you have to use?
And then you just use some suitable orc minis. So these ones that I'm using are not the newest orc kit from 40k Games Workshop. These are like the older version of the orcs, which are multi-pose. Some of these are original Gorkamorka metal minis. This guy here, he's an original Gorkamorka metal figure.
I think Koniko knows me too well and says, are there any shops that you can buy miniatures for it?
There absolutely is. We stock a wide range of compatible miniatures at Mighty Lancer Games. Don't you know?
Do we now?
We do indeed.
So do you have to use GW orcs?
No, you could use any orc minis that you like. In fact, one of our participants is he's converting his truck model, or his track model, from a Tamiya model kit.
Oh, and we sell those too.
And we sell those too. So yeah, anything that you can make have wheels or tracks, you can use for the game. And the only reason that I am using these minis rather than anything else that I have got in my collection is that these are mostly, apart from the fact that I'm rebasing them slightly, mostly in the right kind of configurations and stuff. So we're just making a little bit of modification to my vehicle so I can get some more guys in the back, because it wasn't really big enough. And apart from that, we should be quick paint job, and then we'll be good to go. Good to go. Get a bit of extra carrying capacity going on, I think. Now, orc buildings, vehicles are typically ramshackle.
There's a wild Pokemon in chat. If anybody is playing the Pokemon community game, there's a Pokemon.
Oh, there we go.
Ramshackle.
Stick it on this. It's typically very ramshackle. So doesn't really matter if things don't quite match or line up right or what have you. It's because I'm not finished gluing that bit. Because the way that the technology works is based on like the psychic ability, really. So it's they believe something works, so it works.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, is the way that it's explained in the.
Hey, Red Scouts! Has Pando gone AWOL? Pando is having some technical difficulties from the developers section. So the developers themselves have disconnected Pando until they fix the issues that it's having. So Pando has gone on his holidays.
Yeah. I need to support that bit. It's just going to keep collapsing. Let's get that a bit. Wedge it up on something.
Developer-teritis. That's right.
Come on. Stay. There we go.
I don't even think we can see Gizzy anymore, can we?
Is he?
Don't know.
Yeah, it's
It's all snoozled in.
smushed down the bottom. Right then. I think I've got enough boys put together. Oh, I was going to stick another weapon. Oh no, there's that guy. Oh, he ain't got a toe.
That guy hasn't got a toe.
No, I snapped him off his base.
Does he need a toe?
Yeah, he needs his toe back, and I'm going to stick his toe back on. That's his toe there.
Poor guy.
I know. Outrageous.
It's very windy outside. Did anybody see the Northern Lights? Apparently they were around our area again last night, and again didn't know about it until everybody puts up their pictures, which meant that we didn't see them again, which means that I'm grumpy again. I mean, to be fair, some of the pictures that I did see just looked like the sky, which was probably the kind of photograph that I would be able to take with my phone. You'd be like, oh god, cool, saw the Northern Lights. You're just looking at it like, yeah, it just looks like the sky. Methuselah didn't see anything. I think they make it up sometimes. Wicked D and I would like to see them. If anybody ever goes and sees them and is stood on a cliff top, around our area obviously, and is looking at them, please message us and say, yeah, they're definitely here.
Yeah, they're here right now.
Right here. Right now, that kind of thing.
Yeah. We couldn't go, could we? Because by the time...
Oh, it was too late by the time we saw anything about it. It would have been pointless. Oh, I hear a door. I didn't see them, but I didn't go out either, sister. What's up? Help with what? Dreamlight? Well, I can't help you with Dreamlight right now, can I? Let's have to do something ever so slightly different. No, come on, don't listen. I'll just do a different thing. And I'll help you later. Stop it. Don't give me that if I don't want to help you nonsense. Now she's pretending to cry now.
Yeah.
Fake crying.
Because Mummy doesn't want to help her.
I'm so mean.
Little Miss plays Dreamlight Valley on the Xbox, and there's been a recent update, hasn't there, with some new stuff.
It's also becoming very pay to win,
Yeah.
which we don't pay. So there are things that she wants that she can't have because we're not paying for.
Yeah. We already pay for the Xbox subscription thing.
It's a beautiful game, really beautifully made, and the graphics are amazing. I mean, I haven't played a video game for years, so you know, probably GoldenEye on the what was it?
Super Nintendo.
The 60, was it?
Oh, an N64, yeah.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously the graphics have come a long way since then, but these are beautiful. The problem that we have with Little Miss is that she wants to just get the characters now, not actually have to do any of the grindy work, just, you know, can't I just have them without actually playing the game and doing the things that I'm supposed to do to get the characters.
No!
So there's a lot of, Mom, I can't be bothered to mine 25 million things, you'll have to do it for me.
Yeah, you'll have to farm all the pumpkins.
Well, that's to feed her dress habit. She likes to go to Mr Scrooge McDuck's shop and buy new outfits. That's what that's for. Dress. Change her outfit every 3 seconds. She's currently dressed as a pirate, and she did nothing to do with dressing like a pirate then. She is currently dressed like a pirate. You haven't done a very good job of talking like a pirate. I think it used to be a thing, didn't it, at one point on our channel? I can't even remember, you know, anymore. I'm sure there was talk like a pirate was a thing. Maybe I've just made it up. Maybe I should make it.
Maybe. Hi, Medium Matt.
Hey!
Yeah. Talk like a pirate day. Gar, me hearties. What? Like, we haven't spoken to you all for ages. What's?
What have you been up to?
Yeah, what you all been up to? We've not talked to you for like a week. Well, we've been gadding about. Do you know what? I haven't had any birthday cake today.
Madam has. I haven't. Madam has.
I'm going to have some after the stream.
Well, to be fair, I didn't ask you if you wanted any, for the reason of you've only had 3 seconds since you got home.
I know. I should have taken a bit to work with me today.
Yeah, it might have got smooshed. Let me see if it works. Oh look, I have redeemed Talk Like a Pirate.
Yarr.
You have to talk like a pirate now for a minute.
For a minute? Yarr. Can he do it? Not for...
Can he do it?
Can he do it? Not for a minute.
Pirate.
Yarr. I can't.
Can he do it?
I said I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
Come on, I've redeemed again.
Alright. That's my pirate voice. I tried playing.
Scottish pirate.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I can't do it. Arr, grr, me hearties. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Epic fail. I tried playing Starfield last night.
Oh yes, you did, yes.
And it's weird. Playing it from the start is a bit strange.
The characters are weird looking.
Yeah. Had I don't know. Was unnecessarily hard to make a character, I thought.
There was a lot of
There's
faffing about.
a lot of customization options and things.
You should have just slid everything to the furthest extremes and been done with
Yeah,
it.
come.
You could like even change the chin and the forehead and things like that. It's just like, oh, I just want to look like a person.
And then, because I'm rubbish at computer games, I got to the point where I'd been trying to do the same bit 3 or 4 times, and then I gave up and decided it was bedtime.
Not that it was bedtime. Is that it then? Did you just give up?
Yeah, well, I'll have another go. I'm not just going to discard it altogether, but yeah, it wasn't quite as enjoyable as Skyrim to start with. I need a bit more practice at flying spaceships and aiming and shooting generally in the game.
You can't just expect to be able to play something new straight away.
No, I do need a bit of practice. And because it's been a while since I've played a lot of any kind of computer game, I need more practice at aiming and shooting and all that sort of thing.
Redscope says, can you do an orc instead of a pirate?
No, not really. I'm not very good at that either. That'd sound the same.
Oh dear. And Tony says, International Talk Like a Pirate Day is pretty big. I've been a little flat today though, as I feel like I may have proper flu. Flu's rubbish. Achy limbs and back, no energy, and running very warm with shivers.
Yeah, I know.
It's floored me. Yeah, proper flu's proper bad, isn't it? I hope you haven't. Lots of fluids down you, and some parrots every 4 hours. Make sure you get some rest. I tend to try and create characters that look like me. Well, a better version of it, says Red Scott. You'd definitely be able to do that with this. There was like every little tweak, the wrinkles around your eyes could be changed. There was just too
scar
much.
options and all sorts of stuff, weren't there?
There was just too much going on, really. That's gonna have to do for them things because they're.
How many boys can I fit in my truck? Can I fit me knobbing?
So why are they called such things? Is it just because they're silly and a bit of fun?
It's because in like Orky lore, they decided at some point in the past Games Workshop that they would call like orcs that were in charge would be called knobs, and like the technology-looking guys are called mech boys, and it's just like fun like that. So they have clubs and they have choppers. Choppers are like axes or big knives or whatever. It's just I don't know. It's just the way they do it.
Is it because the people that made it thought that the people in charge were not very nice?
I think it's possibly, but it stems from an era of Games Workshop where they had a bit more fun with stuff.
Oh, so not quite so. Give us all your money. More.
Yes.
Have fun with this game.
Yes, definitely. Yes, have fun with this game, playing this game. Just a bit of silly fun with some stuff. Definitely. I've built this buggy in the past. It's got an orc in there, and I was thinking about taking this like dozer blade off the front and sticking it on my truck. But I think I'm gonna leave it for when I've got enough teeth to build another buggy, and we'll use that one. I need to try and make my truck look a bit more exciting. So.
Because says, I always spent ages with my characters in Monster Hunter, then it's all instantly covered up under the armour. Oh, I said that to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said, you're making your face and your hair and everything, and you're not going to be able to see you anyway. Because you hold the camera in, so you're seeing what you would be seeing through your eyes. You're not seeing the person.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I don't know what the view's called.
Third person, isn't it? Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it not called me person? Because it's my view.
No, it's third person view, or like through the first person is when you're looking out, and third person is when you're looking at yourself.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
When you're not looking at yourself, you're running around
Oh,
and you can't
sorry.
see your head.
Yes, me view, yeah.
Oh, so you got that ass. That you know, that
Yeah.
covered it really well, didn't it? What else have you got to tell us? Oakbound minis should be arriving probably this week, do you think?
Maybe, yeah. He said everything was ready. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they all had to be cast, obviously, when we ordered them. They weren't just sitting there ready for us. Should we try steel?
Steel's good.
Just having a play. You're getting some... we sell Darkstar, by the way.
Darkstar are excellent paints.
Yeah,
if you haven't tried them, you should definitely try them.
Don't be judging them on my painting now.
I need to shorten that a bit more. I'm just
There's a wild Pokemon in chat.
cannibalising some bits of railing from another vehicle to make it so it's not as easy for my orcs to fall out. It's not lining up right.
I thought you said it didn't matter if it lined up.
Well, yeah, but it's got to like connect on to something physical. That'll do.
We've also had lots of new books. I have no idea where we're going to put all these new books because the bookshelf in the shop is already full.
Yep.
But lots of new... I noticed that you've got Sword Art Online.
Oh, yeah.
Amongst the new manga.
Yeah, I think I must have seen it and thought you might like
Mrs.
that.
watches that.
Have we got 7 Deadly Sins as well?
Oh, maybe it was that one. Maybe it's not Sword Art. Maybe, yeah, you're right. Ignore me. It is 7 Deadly. It's not. Being silly was the 7 Deadly Sins, which also I watched, so it's fine. There's also a How to Draw manga and some new Pathfinder. What's the new Pathfinder stuff then?
That is. So the place that we get our books from also has some RPG items, and first edition Pathfinder is something that we get asked for by a couple of regular customers. So I've got everything that was available. So some of that we've had in stock before, but a long time ago. So we've probably deleted it because we didn't think that we would ever get any more.
I see. And we've also got some more Lovecraft, some more complete collections, because there's so many different complete collections.
There is one of those new ones looks absolutely awesome as well. It's like a really big, thick, like kind of brown, leathery book. Looks wicked.
And there is Marvel Zombies Omnibus, the graphic novel,
Yeah,
which I assume is the Marvel people as zombies. I mean,
it is.
what else could you possibly want in your life apart from that?
It is. Yeah, there's a couple of cool things.
It is. MLG and D, homewares, books and treats is growing. It is. Literally, though, genuinely nowhere to put them. Waiting for you to get this shop for us, Wiki D. I don't know what you're messing about at.
Yeah, well, I think, regardless of what I had previously heard, I think that the place next door may be vacant.
All right.
Because
Why is that?
because
Why?
they've taken down the slat wall stuff now.
Oh, they proper gutted it now.
Yeah.
There you go, Wiki D. I don't know what the rent on it is though.
No, don't know. But yeah, it's emptying. Bit by bit.
We did genuinely have the conversation of, we could get that shop next door and we could put all the homewares in it.
Yeah.
And then I said, yeah, I know, but then we'd never ever be able to have a day off because there would be no one. It would have to shut it, and then you're not making any money to pay the rent. And Little Miss would have to come with us after school every day because she can't just come home on her own because she's not old enough. And that would literally just be work forever. So as nice as it might sound, unless somebody was going to pay the rent for us and the electricity for us, so it was just like a side hobby, that's not happening. As soon as our Wiki D won't leave work and work in it, then it's just ridiculous and don't know what she's messing up. Shop number 2, says P. My Lovecraft Complete Collection has a soft leather psychedelic cover. Ooh, is it supposed to, or is it just mutating over time? D and MLG, the Smiling Ceramic Pumpkin Company. They're cute, aren't they? I think we might have sold all of them now.
Have we?
Hire me, then you can have days off. Can't afford to pay you, Wiki D. Why don't you tell us about these new sprays that we've got in that you were trying to explain to me what they were?
Oh, the PS range of sprays from Tamiya. So
yes, that's the one.
So we've not got the whole range. We've just got the most popular colours. But they are designed for polycarbonate bodies of radio-controlled cars, specifically for those things.
Just radio.
Well, you could use them on anything, but that is what they're designed for, because they're flexible. The idea is that the paint is flexible, so it won't crack if you crash your car into stuff. So that is what they are for, polycarbonate sprays.
John says, I forgot to order one of those little pumpkins. Ordered other things though. You did. It should have already been posted to you. You have to let us know, because obviously the other thing that you ordered, don't know if you want to tell everybody what you've ordered, comes from the third party, and we haven't seen what they look like. So that'd be really cool if we could see it, and hopefully it's going to be super good. And thank you very much.
You'll have to let us know what it's like when you get it.
We haven't had many orders of those things, of the merchandise and things, which is why we did it through the third party as well, rather than having to buy them all and then having all the stock just sitting about. So it is nice that you've ordered something that's super good. Also, you're the only person, I believe, that will ever get one of the stickers, because we took them off after you had ordered yours, and they're not going back on. So like 1 in a million trillion.
Yeah, limited edition.
Limited
super,
edition to that one.
super limited edition sticker.
I can't afford to work for myself. My friends can't afford to pay me. I'll just have to fester in my office of despair forever. That's Wiki T. It's not quite that bad. Yes, it is. It is on the way. It is on the way.
Oh, awesome!
I also got that notification, which is cool. There's some very strange noises on our roof. Like, bits are falling off. I don't know what's going on.
It's loud.
We may just sit here as the world burns around us.
How easy is it to bend brass rod, do you think?
Well, why don't you try?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. So.
How thick is it though? I mean, like.
Well, I've got a couple of different things.
Do you have to warm it up? Or we're just going to snap some brass rod on screen?
Yeah,
is that what's happening?
Just snap some brass rod and see what it's like. Or actually, I don't need to. I can use some. I can use some sprue.
You can use some sprue.
I've got some spare bits of sprue over here. I'll use those.
Spoil sport.
I'll bring the plastic. Bring the brass rod as well. Brass rod available from Mighty Lancer Games.
Is it? Everything's available. You've got to buy stuff so we've got more room for the homewares.
Right then.
We're going back to the shop tomorrow evening, aren't we?
Yes.
Having to take the small person with us this time to sort out the window, which isn't having the train set in yet,
currently,
because it's nowhere near ready. It's still exactly the same as last time you all saw it. So we're going to do something different just for now. But I've also been doodling on the windows. Have you seen my doodle on the window, Wicked Day?
I like your doodle on the window. I think it's good.
Is the train set still on the table? Yes, it's still on the table at home, Redscope, in exactly the same as the last live stream.
It's progressed since then.
It hasn't progressed in any notable fashion. If you saw it now, we would have to explain to you what had changed because I still don't know.
You
I
did
didn't
it.
see it. Which window? The one near the front door. What? Sorry,
I said you did it. You performed the change.
Oh, that bit of black.
Yeah.
That's nout. It looks the same, Red Scout. My paintbrush is falling to bits in my hand. It's that old. There's just bits falling off everywhere. We'll have to make a feature of it for Christmas when you have the parents around for Christmas dinner. Well, you see, this is dinner for us. This is the secret plan, I think. Oh, sorry, Mum, you can't come round this year to our house. We'll have to come to you.
Yeah, because there's a train set.
Because there's a train set on the middle of the table.
It's alright. It will get there. But
it's just time. We've never been away so much. We've been away 3 times this year for either just a day or a weekend or whatever. And we've never been away that much. And it's really thrown us out. It's lovely to have some time off and be with the family, but it's kind of thrown everything off. For really? Is it already nearly the end of September? Type of things.
right. Let's just whack some glue on there and see what happens.
Did you just say let's whack some glue on there and see what happens?
I did. I was seeing if anybody was listening.
I was listening. Constantly and forever. Sorry about our rubbish weather up in Scotland. It was fine, it didn't rain on us. It rained when we were in the car.
Yeah.
But it didn't actually rain on us. We had our raincoats on. So it was
Not
fine.
in the car.
No, not in the car. It was fine. Fine for us.
Yeah.
I put a video on the old tube of you showing off the animals that we saw. It's not very long. I try and not make our videos too long because they might get boring. There is actually a video that you might all be interested in coming very shortly. I just need Mr MLG to give it a quick look over this evening and go, yes, you have put those in the right order. And then there may be a battle report video.
Cool.
In an MLG style, obviously. Don't get too carried away with that. No stream tomorrow then. No, we don't do streams on Wednesdays now because we're trying very hard to get some of the jobs done in the shop, which isn't working very well at the moment because new jobs keep being added to the list that are being done before the old jobs, which were the jobs that we were supposed to be doing when we stopped the Wednesday stream, but now they're right at the bottom of the list and nothing's getting done that's on the list. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? There's a nice picture of your foot in front of the camera.
Oh, sorry.
It just rained on you there. It rained a bit, but I mean it's chucking it down here now, so... It can't be nearly the end of September. It was May 2 minutes ago. I agree, Matt. Absolutely agree with you there. I don't know what's happening.
Let's go with 1.5mm brass rod and see how we can get on bending that.
Oh, you are going to bend it?
Yeah.
Bend it like Beckham or just bend it?
Just bend it. Just bend it. So, and then I need to try and tart it up a little bit. No, it is dead easy to bend it. What I'm thinking is if I have it so it kind of comes off the back, and then it'll stop my boys falling off.
Oh, right, I see. Oh, we need to do some ordering tonight, don't we?
You're going out.
You need to do some ordering tonight. It's games night for me. I have actually forgotten to bring any games home from the shop to take with me, because obviously that is my role, owning a game shop, to bring some of the demo games off the demo shelf for games night, and I forgot. So I'm going to games night empty-handed. In fact, I might just drag the 80s Trivial Pursuit and Monopoly off the top of the cupboard and go, well, I brought some games.
You could take the Star Wars deck building game that we've got over here.
And I don't think the boys would want to play that.
No, possibly not.
That's your kind of game. It's not our kind of game. What did you send us with before? You were like, oh, this game's really cool, you should go. And then we undid the rules and they were like, I don't know, 8 pages of rules, and we just folded them back up and put them back in the box.
Three Dragon Ante, I think.
Like, no, that's too complicated for us. We play things like Dobble and Monopoly Deal. They do like Museum Suspects, which is for children. They do like that. Oh, no, they wouldn't like Zombicide. I took Ransom. Did I take Ransom Notes?
Yeah.
I took Ransom Notes. They didn't like it, Wicked D. They overthought it. That was the problem. I think with Ransom Notes, if you're drunk, it would be better. The boys overthought it, and it got very boring because they wouldn't stick to the time rulage, which then makes it fun because the idea is obviously that the things in Ransom Notes that you put on your little ransom note don't necessarily make full sense, but are either funny or a bit rude or whatever. But the boys were overthinking it so much that there were full and comprehensive stories, and it's not really what you're supposed to do. But neither of them would give over doing that. You need games you can play after half a bottle of wine, yeah. But we don't drink, and I don't like wine. But yes.
Right. So I've bent this massive piece of brass.
You have.
And I'm going to glue it onto the top there, like so. So when my orcs are stood at the back, they're not going to fall out because I've imposed a rule. I was going to mention this earlier. So I've imposed a rule in the campaign that if your model falls off your truck while you're moving it, they take a hit.
So now you've got to do something for your own rule.
Yeah, customise my vehicle so my boys can't fall off while I'm moving it across the table. So we've got
that would be fun.
Yeah. So we've got this bit of pipe running around there, and then we're gonna.
Says, so now you're cheating.
No, it's not cheating. It's part of the vehicle.
It's not cheating when he's made the rules that we can do. That's the kind of game that Little Miss plays. Where when you're winning, the rules suddenly change so that you're not winning anymore.
Right. And then I've got this chain. I'm going to wrap that round. Like so. This is Hobby Chain from Green Stuff World, available from Mighty Lancer Games.
Magnets, says Matt.
Yeah, well, that's funnily you should say that one of the guys has suggested that he might magnetise all his models.
Just for your new rule.
Yeah, just to make sure that his boys can't fall off.
Everything's looking the same that I've painted you.
That's alright. It's loot.
There's no great difference between all of these things.
So we're going to snip that bit. I don't want to thread the entire thing round, so we're going to snip that off there, and then I'm going to thread it bit by bit through that window. Around there. I've never tried using this chain before.
Is it fiddly?
It's quite fiddly. This is the smallest size that we have available.
I end up magnetising everything just for ease of storage, says Matt.
Yeah, well, I have taken to magnetising. Oh, that's something I need to do tonight. I have taken to magnetising my minis bases, so I can use really useful boxes as storage.
Which we also sell.
Which we also sell, and no, that's I need to this evening.
We've got loads of really useful
restock
boxes in stock, but
they're not listed yet.
Restock. The only reason I keep asking you is I did a video when I was in the stock room, like, oh look, we've got a restock, and then I realised that you hadn't put them on, so I couldn't post the video. Because it'd be a bit pointless, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of things you see go through my head. Finished building some. Tony, using words I can't say.
Flagellants.
Yeah, them things. Sounds like flatulence.
Mm-hmm.
And have 2 Cities of Sigmar dudes. One of them is carrying a flaming torch, minor weapon swap, nothing major. Yes, those are what I use too. Do you stock the War Mag sheet? Says Matt. I don't know what a War Mag sheet is.
I don't know what a War Mag sheet is.
We have metal sheety things.
Yeah, we stock a variety of magnetic sheet in A4 size, rubber and regular magnetic sheetings.
What's this? This is just a lump of junk.
What is it?
I don't know. Looks like it should be something.
Let's have a look. Show us it. Yeah, that's just spare bits glued onto a base to represent scrap. Is what that is, my dear.
But what I mean is, it looks like it actually is something that should be. Oh, that thingy's that colour, not. Just...
right. No, it's well, the first part of it is a fairing off a motorbike.
Metallic sheets designed exactly for really useful boxes 4 and 9. Various colourful designs.
All right. No then. No. We have Green Stuff World make A4 size sheets that fit nicely in the bottom of the 4 and 9 size boxes. So we stock those because they have adhesive backing on them, which makes it very easy to use. So you just glue it, peel the backing off, glue it in with the adhesive backing, and away you go. Wow, this is fiddly. Threading tiny chain.
So then do you have to paint the chain, or does it stay?
No, I'm going to paint it when I paint the vehicle.
And what colour are you going to paint?
I think so. As it is at the moment, red. I think I'm gonna stick with red. I'm gonna go red, and then I think I might paint some flames on it, so like it goes, go faster. Red ones go faster in orc ideology. So I'm going to go with red.
So what are yellow and black then? They have a lot of yellow and black stuff, don't they?
Yeah, so different tribes, different colours. So the yellow is the Bad Moons. They're one of the richer clans. They've kind of like changed a lot of the lore in recent years. But so the yellow are the Bad Moons. They're one of the clans. They're like the richest clans. Their teeth grow the fastest, or used to. In the thing. The black are the Goths. So they're the most aggressive, the most fighty of orcs. Blue are typically Death Skulls. They're like looters, and they tend to scavenge things and be some of the most tech savvy. And red are blood axes. Oh, sorry. Red are evil sons typically, and then also red but with camouflage are the blood axes. Evil sons like things that go fast. They tend to be the dragsters, riders, and stuff like that. Blood axes are not particularly orky. They like using other people's gear, and they're the commandos and what have you. Sneaky orcs, not orky at all. And then the snake bites are the predecessors of what are now the beast snaggers in current orc society. And snake bites are beast riders and hunters. Tend to not have as high tech equipment.
Red Scope says it's like watching a Pimp My Ride, only for orcs. Tony says that
That's what I was going for.
Red are my favourite with the cult of speed. I always paint mine in red.
Yeah, red ones go faster.
Are those your favourite then?
I've always been a Bad Moon fan, really, but and like the yellow colour scheme, like you painted the orcs that were at the shop. So I've always liked those, but I'm not going to go with that colour scheme because Jim has already painted his stuff up in that scheme, so I don't want to clash.
Oh yes, we don't want no clashing, do we?
Yeah, so I think we're going to go with red for these guys.
Because nobody else would have painted red, right?
No.
So, is this some kind of league or something that anyone can join, or is it just you lot?
No. I in fact I was thinking about doing a video for it.
Oh, now steady on.
Talking about it. So no, it's open to everybody to come and join in. I will be administrating the campaign. It's for anybody to join in that has some boys and wants to play. We're going to start in October, so the first Thursday evening in October we will be having a big race. We're going to get the gates, start and finish gates out, and we're going to have a big race to start the campaign. Not a problem if you can't make it on that day, but you will miss out on the big race. So that will be...
Yeah, well, administrator, you do have to tell people.
I know, and that's why I was going to do a video this week and tell everybody. They've got a bit of notice. We've got a bit of notice. Yeah, it's free to participate. All you need to do is get a truck and some boys, or a vehicle and some boys, and come and join in. Is it a
£1 to play on the night?
Yes, it will be £1 to come and play on the gaming floor.
But there's no additional
charge for participating in the campaign. Squidge a little bit of super glue across there to get that in. And that looks alright, suitably disguised. I've still got all this other chain left.
Your time is up.
My time is up.
What are you doing?
What am I going to do now? I'm going to wrap this chain around the front of the truck and try and make it a little bit more exciting looking. And that'll be that. And then when you will go out and little Miss has gone to bed, I'm going to paint some orcs. That's what I'm going to do.
And you're going to finish your geek, aren't you?
Yeah. It'll be finished for the end of the month.
Right then.
All right.
Are you happy?
Cool. Yeah, good. I'm yeah, very, very happy.
Good.
Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us once again. We do like it when you all come and see us. It's awesome. Isn't it?
Yes, Dan. I thought you
Oh,
were
sorry.
going to say something else. I didn't want to. I'm constantly interrupting you, and then when I don't interrupt you, you don't say anything.
Yeah. No, thank you, everybody, for coming and joining us.
And watching us paint.
And watching us
stuff.
paint and
me not know what I'm doing.
prattle on and what have you.
It's great.
It's awesome.
Smashing great. We will see you next Monday at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
So everybody make sure that you join for Wiki D's stream tomorrow. I assume that Wiki D is streaming tomorrow. And take care, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.